It seems you've called upon me. I take comfort in knowing that I'll be with you shortly. But this I ask of you, Lord. Shine your light and protect my family from this evil. I leave them in your care.
It was a remote village, surrounded by forests and fields. I lived with my mother and siblings. Our father had passed away a few years back, leaving our eldest brother to mature well beyond his years. As for me, I was only 6 when he had died, so I don't have many memories of him. But one thing lingers in my mind: his final moments. They were rather unsettling, to say the least. He never saw who pushed him, but the force of the fall broke his back, and he passed away a few days later. As the years went by, questions dawned on me. Who pushed him? Did he have enemies? Our father was the doctor of the village, loved and respected by all. It was hard to imagine someone harboring enough hatred to take his life. Our village was a peaceful one, but every peaceful place has its fair share of tragedies. Speaking of tragedies, I know of one that deeply troubled my father in the months preceding his death. The passing of one of his patients. Mentally unstable she was, and perhaps the only individual who technically resented my father. But then again, she appeared to have resented everyone and only preferred to play with the children. She couldn't speak, she could only growl. So many assumed that she was possessed. She was usually quiet, but she'd have these episodes where she'd go off the rails. She was never diagnosed with a physical illness, so the hospital never took her in. My father had to handle her case for quite some time, before she eventually hung herself in the old oak tree. Her family moved away from the village. The circumstances surrounding her death leads me to believe that she was indeed possessed, and whatever possessed her may have played a part in my father's untimely death. No matter what's lost, life finds its meaning. As the seasons changed, life went on. It was in the middle of summer. Our school was located several miles away. The walk seems tiring in retrospect, but back then it was just part of the day. It was just another day at school. Rumors started emerging that a banshee was seen in the forest north of the rice fields. Such tales were not uncommon back in those days, as adults would often use these to dissuade children from venturing into the woods. These stories were much better deterrents than the actual danger of snakes. It was one of those days, rain pouring all day long. I was on my way back from school. Suddenly, through the haze of raindrops, I spotted a peculiar sight. A bird with broken wings, or rather it seemed like a bird defect, rendering it flightless but astonishingly swift on its feet. Mesmerized, I watched as it darted through the rain-soaked grass before it nearly vanished into the depths of the forest. Driven by curiosity, I made a rather foolish decision. Without hesitation, I embarked on a pursuit to catch the bird, which would turn out to be a grave mistake. Shadows loomed as I ventured deeper into the dark and muddy woods. Suddenly, my foot caught on an obstacle, and I tumbled headlong into a deep hole. As I tried to climb out of the hole, I realized that it would be no easy task. It was then that I beheld a gruesome sight. A pit filled with decaying human remains, remnants of life long lost and forgotten. Panic surged through my veins, and my heart pounded with fear. My attempts to climb out, yet again, proved futile, as the mud and rain-slicked soil held me captive in its suffocating embrace. And just when all hope seemed lost, a faint rustling sound emerged from the darkness beyond. I strained my eyes to see, and beheld her, a woman, slender and fragile, not an ounce of skin or flesh on her arms. Her haunted expression bespoke her tormented existence. She stood at the edge of the hole, her empty eyes fixed upon me. As I yearned for salvation, it became chillingly evident that she was no ordinary being. And with a voice that pierced the very essence of my being, she spoke.
I'll never let you go.
Shine your light and protect my family from this evil. I leave them in your care.